This is a tutorial for impatient people who know some Blender. The scene opens on a collection of mushrooms in a collection called Mushrooms.
Link in the description.
Which I hide, create a plane, drag the timeline bigger and swap it for Geo-Nodes, create new, home key to zoom all, add point instance, collection, untick whole collection, and here we select the collection Mushrooms, and we now have one mushroom on each of the vertexes of the plane. So we add point distribute, and this is the first way Geo-Nodes beat static particles. Poisson disk! Oh yeah! No matter how high you set the density, they're never closer than 0.2, that's the distance, away from each other. And if you like to use vertex groups to set the density, you can whack the name of your vertex group in this box. Okay, so shall we randomise a little? The scale. Attributes don't get capitals in Geo-Nodes. Let's give it a scale between 0.8 and 1.2. So, what else can we randomise? Rotation? Now, first we need to swap float for vector. This means we have x, y, z rather than just one value. So rather than we want it scaling equally, we only actually want it to rotate through z. So I'm going to set both x and y for 0. So that's like a random number between 0 and 0. So 0. Whereas z, that's a random number between 0 and 2 pi. Why 2 pi? Well, so degrees. They use 360 degrees for a circle. This is using radians, and in radians you get 2 pi in a circle. Do we want the ground plane?
Join!
And this is the second way Geo-Nodes beat static particles. Which is easier to read, this or this? And yet, these nodes can go on forever in all directions. Okay, that's your lot now. Go forth and node apply!